a badass cassette player that came out probably in the 70s, and somebody was at the RCA store and said, "Oh wait, that looks cool. We'll use that for our future thing."
Look, for all the things that we may knock about you and how far you've gone and that you're using weird cement buildings, you got that one right. You did nail that. And
for 1991, it's true, actually, yeah.
I mean, you're pretty spot on. So I guess every once in a while, when you throw monkey shit at the wall, you get one to land.
Broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly.
So there's a weird kind of moment where Brick says, "I don't know why he has to play this back for Armando," and I guess it's just a retell part of the previous story. So we talked about how it made sense for him to kind of like how to summarize the last episode and move on. This just kind of felt a little weak, this next moment. But Breck says, this is a recording of the recommendations made of the then President of the United States by the Chairman of the Presidential Commission. All right. Remember the commission from the last movie. It's scratchy. It's 20 years old. There was nothing scratchy about the video quality, but whatever. And then we start with... The president, did they bring this actor back in to do this
I was wondering
moment?
that, yeah. Or if this was stuff that was cut out from the previous
yeah,
movie.
That's what I had that in here too, that I thought, okay, was this a 1 day, 2 hour pickup? Because, good Lord, that would take you 2 seconds to shoot that. Or was it something that they shot for the previous one? And I couldn't find any note on that. I have one other side I can just think of. I'll look right now, but I never found a note on
So
that.
Dane originally wanted the chairman. Appears on the screen, intercut with Armando, Breck McDonald, and Culpin Hoskins. However,
wait, was it the president or was it the...
It was the president who talked.
That's not the president. That's the head of the
in
council.
the movie, it's the head of the council that gives the recommendation to the president. If in the script,
no, the video is the president.
No.
Wait. Oh, okay, yeah.
About to say,
but he's not wearing the general outfit.
What does the script say?
Hang on. Wait. Go. Hang on.
Let me look at the video.
Yeah,
it's going to bother me.
Check the tape. But yeah, that's not the president. No, it's the head of the commission.
Okay, so it's the head of the commission.
Yeah.
It is the head of the commission, yeah.
But again, I want to know if this is stuff that was recorded or shot for the other movie, but using this or
years later.
I'm looking. There was one place that I forgot to look. And then when Richard decided to start challenging it, then I went down that. Don't ever challenge anything, because then I'll go down the rabbit hole of looking at that instead of what I've been
I can't go to bed. Somebody on the internet is wrong.
That's right.
I love that, that little cartoon of the brain that's like says something random and the person's like awake in bed. That happens to me from time to time.
Fuck.
That happens to me all the time.
I have a legit problem around 2 or 3 a.m. where I wake up and I'm thinking about something.
The hour of the wolf.
Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
The older I get, the more I have that issue.
That's when you need to have a little drink to send the wolf away, and then you have a couple little drinks
how it works? So just
to send the cubs away.
Just NyQuil or some shit like that. No, I'm serious.
Vodquil?
Legit. If you want to text me between 2 and 3 a.m. because I've probably woken up stressed about something random that happened in my life.
I'm going to text you at 1:58, so I'm the one that
wake you up early.
Man, damn it! Every night I sleep so well, and then right around 2 or 3, I'm like, I woke up about something and I'm stressed about it now.
No, that's just when I got to get up and pee.
I've found that the older I get, that the more, like, if I have a strenuous day, that those are the issues that I will wake up, and it's like I can't get my brain to. It literally, I wake up at 3, and it's like all it wants to do is go. That's what you should be thinking about, and I wake up and I can't sleep.
Well, it's just so funny that it's a kind of common thing. I don't know if is it being older? Or is that what it is?
I think so.
Probably
stress of life, stress of things,
the inevitable.
I don't see anything about it
of
being
all mankind
shot before. I've got a site about production notes. Actually, like, what are delivered on what was shot. No, I don't see anything about that.
So they brought him back to show this. I do not know why Breck has to show this to Armando. It's a reminder for the audience.
It's for the audience, not for Armando.
Not for Armando. And this didn't need to happen.
It's one of those. You're absolutely right. This is played for the audience. I think that this could have actually been played over the start of the movie. It could have been that flashback.
Yeah, that would have brought up the whole, like, we're testing, and you see the facility of testing apes for talking.
Yes.
Or hell, you just play that video, and then after that, you say 18 years later.
Yeah.
And then you pick up exactly where.
Yeah, that would have worked.
There's one of the
But we're doing the tranquil helicopter coming around the scene, which is
there's one of the newer movies, and I forget which one it is, that sort of and I think it may be the middle one, when it shows.
I haven't watched this yet.
I know, where it shows some. It's not just what happened in the previous one, but it literally almost kind of drives by and shows you what's happened in between.
I think
We'll talk about it off air. I don't want to say this to
How
Richard.
many of the modern movies are
Three.
Three?
Three.
of them.
But
Did they do at the box office? Are they doing four?
No, Matt Reeves did the last two, and he said that that's all he wanted to do. But
they're talking about doing
Disney /
more.
20th Century Fox just said that they really want to explore doing more. They've initiated a filmmaker to come in and begin working on it. He will not say whether it's going to be a continuation of the new ones or if it's going to jump forward and tell another story.
Okay.
So we don't know.
So fascinating. But don't tell me.
No, I'm not telling you anything.
I won't.
But the prequel,
I bring that up because there's a way to do that where you're almost like, okay, with a little bit of reverence, here's what happened in the previous one. We're going to kind of allude to what happened, but we're also going to show you, now we're going to jump ahead a few years. We're going to kind of show you a little bit quickly in a montage what has happened since.
I don't think they were at that place storytelling-wise in terms of film at this moment to be able to do those kind of things.
I just wish they kind of, if you did that at the beginning of Beneath, where we replayed a bit of the first movie, in this one, it might have been good to set the tone. You don't have to show Ziri and Cornelius being shot, but you could play back the commission. Mm-hmm. You could even then, if you want to bring in that actor, have him, then cut to the shots of testing the apes. From this moment forward, we'll begin the testing of all apes to assure that the population that this will not occur, blah, 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 this will not become a Planet of the Apes. Boom.
So we're kind of at the end of this minute with the replay of the chairman's findings. There is something to be said about the fact that Armando and this moment was so important that Armando is now actually talking to the governor. Like he didn't go to a police station and say,
right.
Hey.
He went to the top. I said inhuman, boys.
He shot straight to the mayor of the city. I mean, he shot straight to that moment. And you're like, okay.
Topmost of the Popamost.
So,
the Beatles.
Oh. That's it for me, though.
I with my Beatles quote, I ended it for Sean.
I'm done.
All right. I think that's about it. These are weird minutes because whereas, like in the first film, we said so many times how that film was weird, how it was like you would get to on the minute, and it was a new thought. These films, at least now, are doing a little bit more of the conventions today, where a scene usually takes about 2.5, 3 minutes. The thought may continue on, so we're getting some of that here.
Yeah.
And so we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll kind of at least begin to wrap up a bit of this stuff. A bit. Anyway, Richard, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
Sean, you got anything?
No.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Everyone have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
The minute of the apes. The minute